Splash of Bravery, Digby's Broken Tooth, by Teddy Snuggletail, for comfy corner time. Yum, yum! With a ravenous appetite, Digby Digger munched on the dirt and boulders. Beep, beep! Out of a cloud of dust appeared Tyson Truck, tyres skidding to a halt next to Digby. "Fill her up!" he hooted. Grrr! Digby's bucket scraped and bumped along the ground. With expert skill, he manoeuvred the overflowing load of rubble into Tyson's boot. "Evening, Digby!" called Squirty, hose whooshing as he blasted the last trace of dirt off Forklift's face. "Boo, boo, boo!" gurgled Lofty, words frothy and muffled. The sight sent a shudder through Digby's frame. His bucket trembled, awaiting his own turn beneath the powerful jets of the power shower. Digby's engine hummed nervously. Just the back, please." He stumbled clumsily over his words. Inching backwards towards Squirty, Digby kept his front as far from the water's reach as possible, his bucket rattling, frightened of even the slightest splash. "Not the face, please," whispered Digby, panic coursing through his gears, shuddering at the thought of a suffocating curtain of water on his bucket. Soon, with a clean bum and a dirty face, Digby was done. Beep, beep, beep. Slowly he backed in next to Lofty. With a roar and a squeal, Tyson zoomed into the shed and Squirty's hose let loose, showering Tyson's face till he blew water fountains. That evening, as the sun set and the shed cooled, the gossip heated up. "Have you heard of the new project?" chatted Tyson with excitement. "Oh, is that the one on the far side where the darkest dirt lay?" replied Lofty, recalling his day. "Are you in on it, Digby? You and me?" Tyson asked. "Yes, of course. I'm the biggest, toughest digger here," boasted Digby with pride. The sight echoed with the thunder of machinery, dust swirling in the air. Digby, bucket down and brow furrowed, pushed on. His poor bucket made the most awful scraping noises as the deep, dark earth resisted. The site foreman arrived with Squirty. "Just a quick wash and check," he announced. "Make sure you're all set for this afternoon." Digby joined the queue's end. He whispered to Tyson, "Take your time with Squirty." By the time Digby's turn arrived, Squirty was out of water. After a brief inspection, the foreman inquired about his condition. "I'm fine," Digby claimed, hiding his discomfort, eager to continue despite the soreness in his bucket. No sooner had the afternoon begun, a sharp, piercing "Ouch!" cried out over the din. Digby's eyes filled with tears of pain. One of his teeth had broken off. "We'll have the welder fix that first thing tomorrow. For now, let's get him back to the shed and cleaned up," ordered the foreman with concern. Seeing Digby so upset, his friends gathered around him, determined to help. Digby was afraid. He couldn't stand water splashing in his face. The thought of cleaning his sharp bucket teeth was terrifying. His friends had warned him. "You need to keep your teeth clean, or they'll rot," they would say. But Digby was too scared and refused every time. With Tyson and Lofty by his side whispering, "It'll be okay," Digby, with much hesitation, agreed to let Squirty clean his broken tooth. Squirty set his nozzle to fine spray. Digby braced himself, holding his breath and tightly shutting his eyes. Squirty began. What a surprise! Digby quite enjoyed it. Before long, his whole face was sparkly clean and felt so much better. His dread had been replaced by a refreshing, happy feeling he hadn't anticipated. By the end, not only was his face sparkling, but his spirits had lifted too. The care of his friends and the fresh, clean feeling had done wonders, soothing both his fear and aches and pains. From that night on, Digby looked forward to bath time. He bravely washed his teeth every night before bed. One night, as the water and sponge tickled his bucket and face, Digby began to giggle. The fear he had once felt melted away, turning into peals of laughter. Soon everyone joined in, splashing and playing in a joyful water and sponge fight. Thanks to his courage and the gentle care of his friends, Digby never lost a tooth again. He learned that facing his fears wasn't so scary after all.